conclusion, there's been just a lot of chatter about what's going on in Iran and between Iran, Israel, the United States. A lot of really stupid argument about how much, it's sort of like big dick swinging about how much damage the United States attack did, which is, it really is quite irrelevant. The fact of the matter is Trump could have said, hey, look, we've been threatening to bomb your nuclear, your nuclear facilities. All presidents have been threatening this for years. And we finally did it. We caused damage. And if you don't do it again, we'll come back again. That's all he had to say. That's all he had to say. And that would have been fine as long as he doesn't do anything more. But no, he has to make a big deal because he's a big baby to say, oh no, we got rid of everything. It's all done. He just can't help from lying.
Well, but anyway, let's talk about the Iranians because
exactly. I want to find out, what Perusian has been thinking, how the Iranians have been, what their attitudes have been in terms of supporting the current government or whether they see this as an opportunity.
Nope. Can I just tell you that yesterday I heard Zateo on Substack had two Iranian experts on. One runs something called the Iran podcast, and then there's another one that's a NGO person. They basically said that this invasion and this bombing had forced the people back behind the regime. And that whereas people used to complain about, the regime and want their freedom, they are now backing it because they have patriotism. They love their country. They have a sense of their country being being a country for 2,200 years, I think they said, not like any of the other Middle Eastern countries or Arab states. And they feel that their country has much more to offer. And that when the United States comes in and thinks that it needs help, all they do is scare the shit out of the people and throw them behind the regime.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Just a real quick housekeeping thing. We still have that asshole John Kitover doing the recording, so I just want we want to ignore him, but I also feel it's fair that everybody needs to be aware that he's recording in the room. He has the two anonymous things in the audience. I'm gonna find his profile and YouTube profile, so everybody, if you see it and it bothers you, we have a campaign to get him kicked out of Clubhouse and also to get him kicked out of YouTube. So we'll continue to do that. We're finding more and more. I've been getting a lot of back information about him personally, where he lives, his phone number. We have a lot of information about him. We're contacting the Illinois Republican Party, and also I've been in contact with some of the people he's running against to get out this information. We got to stop this. He's a real pain in the ass. Anyway, I don't want to give him any more time. But if anybody does have more personal information about him, let's get it out there and start spreading it. We're going to get this guy doxed and out of here. All right. Enough.
You heard it.
Where were we? We were going to prison. It's your turn. Get it out,
my dear. Hello, my dear Ben, dear Dr. Francine, dear Barbara, David, Marshall, Rick, all the listeners. Nice to be again with you. And I want to start, if you like, because I think that you're interested to hear that. Maybe 2 or 3 days after the ceasefire between Iran and Israel,